What's up, guys? Welcome to Crit Keepers. We're glad you showed up for the next installment, episode 7 of the campaign Divine Dawn. So we're appreciative of you guys just stepping into this adventure with us. We appreciate you. If you like our videos, like, subscribe. Remember, if you want to be our friend, then all you have to do is like and subscribe, and then we'll be buddies forever. Yay! Unless you unsubscribe, then we're not, and that's just sad. So
if you
please
hit the
be our
notification bell, we're family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When you hit that notification bell, you are Crit Keeper's family for life, unless you leave, and then you're not, and that's sad. So
And you won't get tiny little hearts coming your way.
Yeah, no tiny little hearts, no human hearts, no Justin hearts, no Grinch hearts, no Grinch at the end of the movie hearts.
Yeah.
So
the list
yeah,
goes on. No hearts.
No hearts.
Exactly.
Just
so no hearts.
no love for you.
So we do appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. We do appreciate it. So last week, we hopped into the game, and so some pretty crazy stuff happened. Y'all decided to investigate Broden's house, and so some crazy stuff happened. Vinbin turned into a monkey, destroyed a lot of his stuff, hit his wife Samantha in an eye with a rock, destroyed Broden's living room, his artifacts, took a candle, pooped on Broden's face, knocked him off top of a guard tower. Anya got into the hidden room and found a book. Kind of got some secrets and everything on Broden from his past. So, yeah, it was pretty wild.
And Makarov, for once, was the stable one.
Yeah, Makarov was the stable one. He just kind of did what he needed to do. He was the anchor. He was the anchor. You know, just making sure everything went smoothly. And then at the very end, Vinbin's sitting outside Ada's house. Samantha and Broden are inside resting. Broden is still unconscious from his 40-foot fall. And Ada comes outside, sits in front of Vinbin and says, "Oh, I think it's time we talk, dearie." So they're going to have a conversation. So I hope you're ready to jump into Dawnshire. Oh, so, dear, I think I'm gonna have to know what's going on.
What do you mean?
Well, dearie, it doesn't take too much to put two and two together, you know. I know that when you first came into the village, you was a horse. And I know that you can turn into animals. And when I heard Samantha, that poor lass, talking about a monkey, it just doesn't happen in this area, dearie. A monkey would never survive. So I've come to two conclusions. Either we're being attacked by crazy tundra monkeys, or you turned into it for a reason. So I'm going to guess it's probably the latter of those, right? So just tell me why, dear. I trust you guys, but I need to know what you're doing.
Well, you see here, we've seen some things in this village. Especially with Broden. We're not quite sure what he is.
What do you mean, dearie?
Well, we think he might be undead.
Roll me a deception?
Game. I've got to ask, what?
Maybe Vinbin shouldn't have this conversation alone.
He asked the wrong person.
This is not going to go well.
That's a net.
That I don't. I don't even know how. Honestly, I don't even know how you convince her that this is even true. Oh my gosh! I probably should have made you do this with the disadvantage, but I'm not going to do that. You think he's undead?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Some things happened. It's all Makarov's fault. We were just trying to have a conversation with him, and push came to shove.
Wait, out of character. That's not
the
Broden.
wrong guy.
That's the wrong guy.
Oh God!
Broden is the guy in the center of town that makes the ale. You're thinking Burlow, who's the abusive husband.
You're about to get.
Whoops!
You better let's go back.
I feel like Vinbin wouldn't have confused that. That's an Aaron thing.
There's so many
I
characters
want to roll
with
in
the
that
name of the
20.
B.
I want to roll in that 20. If
And
it
then
is
tell
1
her.
or 2, then that is exactly what Vinbin said. Oh, it's a 5. Okay. So we'll take that back.
That really was Aaron, though. He's
Yeah,
terrible
that was
names.
Aaron's.
There's so many
accidental-
people's names
I-
with a B.
Yeah, there is. It's hard sometimes. Okay, continue.
Okay, so Broden is the guy that makes
Has the artifacts. and
has the
stuff.
artifacts. Okay,
Conscious inside right now.
okay, so well, we were kind of iffy on Broden. He had a mysterious room that we're not quite sure if he was keeping any secrets. So we had to investigate just to see if he was on the up and up. Because we've come around some quite odd characters in this town, and we just wanted to know where he stood.
All right, dearie. Well, I can understand that. You're trying to investigate. But you could have killed the man. I mean, what if he had fallen on top of his head?
Yeah. Out of game. That's my bad, because I thought we were going after the guy that came back for the dead.
In the whole last episode, you thought we were going after that guy?
Poor Aaron.
Wrong house.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I will say this, dearie. Not everyone's perfect in this village, but we all try to help one another. And Broden, he makes our ales and our wines, and he does a lot to help us. I've never known nothing but kindness from the man. It would probably be more preferable if you would talk to someone before you'd go. And because now he has 2 children and a broken window. It's cold here in the north. Even with some kind of heat source. What does he do now? What about his children?
Yeah. Vinbin's feeling a lot of remorse.
But we can try to get it fixed, Vinny. Alright? I'm sure we can go to someone. They may have a window or some birds. And we can work together. By we, I mean you. And maybe your team can help board up the windows and help Samantha and Broden. You think you could do that, Finn?
Yeah, I think I need to make some amendments.
All right. So, Broden's gonna be fine. There's no worries there. I did have to clean poop off of his face. You know anything about that?
So,
I don't need to know, dearie. I don't need to know. It's fine. Let's just talk to someone first, all right?
Okay.
All right.
But don't let him
And-
know it was me. Can we keep
I
that
will-
our little secret?
It's our little secret. By the way, I actually have a present for you.
Really?
I do. Follow me. And she kind of walks inside and goes to the kitchen. And she reaches down in this cabinet and begins moving some stuff around. And she pulls out this little kit with some vials and things like that. And it's just a small little kit. It can probably fit in just a little box. And you've seen a kit like this before. This is a special candy making kit.
Oh, nice.
And she hands it to you. You will probably use this more than me, dearie. And I think you may need to start making some so you're not giving people a bunch of candy with lint from your pocket.
And bugs.
And bugs. Absolutely. So, there you go, dearie. It's our present to you.
I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome, dearie. Now, you can get your group together and try to find someone around here that may have some spare wood so that you can fix the window, alright?
Okay.
Alright. And she kind of stands up and she pats you on the shoulder and she waddles herself back into her house. So, what's going on?
I guess I'm done reading the book after I've went through it, and I'm going to come downstairs and walk out.
Alright. Yeah, you didn't find anything that really shocked you extra. Mostly just rituals and things about, the rock and whatnot. You already saw all that. Alright, you walk outside and you see Vinbin just sitting there. As you see him just kind of let out this, like, just this huff.
Vinbin, are you okay?
Well, I'm not feeling good about what I did.
I wouldn't either. You should probably fix that. You know, you need to hit anyone in the head with a rock and then bust through a window.
Oh, man.
Vinbin
Only Makarov.
Vinbin's just gotta walk away.
Maybe you should fix that window while you're at it.
Vinbin talks under his breath. Maybe I should fix it. The last time I listened to your idea, Makarov.
Alright. That's great. Okay. So, what is, you're kind of just walking off, are y'all going anywhere specific? Y'all trying to find anything, go anywhere? What's going on? Anya, you're still, in the room, talking with, want to make sure, Darla.
Yeah.
So, and y'all are just playing and having a good time. I feel like you're doing a good thing, and you kind of feel happy that you're doing this, because you feel like she really is quite lonely. So if you don't have an inspiration point, you can gain an inspiration point.
Oh, thanks.
Um,
I'll gladly take one.
Yeah. So what are you two doing?
I suppose I need to find some way to fix that window.
Okay.
So who would I know that I need that would help me out in this situation?
You're unsure. There's lots of places you can go. You can just point one out or tell me which one that you want to go to.
Just out of game real quick, does anybody have mend? Couldn't you just mend a window?
Don't have that.
I
I think
have that.
Yeah, and I think mend is for small things like cracks and stuff.
Okay.
Like this is the whole shattered window.
Right.
So,
yeah,
not a bad idea, but it would be too much damage to use
Yep.
mend.
Yeah, I would need like all the pieces of glass to put it back together. I mean, it's
So you
possible.
really did a number on this guy's house.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
I threw the rock, and
And
then
the reason you did it was because of his mistaken identity.
I thought we were going after the other guy.
Dead. Kind of.
Oh gosh.
Maybe.
Is he though?
I don't know.
Yeah, because remember his blood was everywhere from that monster killing him.
Yeah, but we didn't
Preacher.
find his body.
Monsters reserved for bad guys.
God, now I remember. I am so sorry. So,
All right.
Oh man.
I guess I can go find someone that has some tools I could borrow.
All right. Where you want to go?
Let's go to. I would imagine the guy that goes out and hunts. Forgot his name.
That would be there's several people that go out and hunt.
The guy with the dog.
The trapper.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
that's
feel like he would know how to put things together.
that's right on the top right corner.
All right. Yeah, I'll head that way.
Okay. So you head out that way, and you get to the house.
Okay. I will knock on his door.
All right. As you knock, the door opens, and you see him standing there. Oh, how you doing there?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. So, man, have you heard about that crazy monkey incident? Just that came out of nowhere?
Monkey? What are you talking about there?
Yeah, there was just a wild monkey. Poor old Broden. What a shame. What a shame. He got attacked by a monkey. It just messed up his whole house. Smashed a window.
Roll a deception. Well, you know what? That's technically the truth. So I'm not going to make you roll a deception because technically he did get messed up with the monkey. The monkey did destroy his stuff. So I'm not going to make you roll a deception. That's that weird truth. Okay.
Just enough honesty.
Okay. Oh, is Broden going to be all right?
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. He's in a coma right now, but he's gonna pull through. But just an act of kindness, 'cause I'm a good guy. I was wondering if you had any supplies to repair that window of his, 'cause it's cold out here and he's got children. We don't need these guys to suffer.
Let me think here. I may have something for you. Come in for a moment.
Sure.
So, as you walk in, you kind of walk past him, and you hear the door shut. As the door shuts, I'm going to need Anya and Makarov to get off for a moment.
Oh,
All right. So, you ready?
Maybe.
All right. The door shuts. As the door shuts, Vinbin, you hear it shut, and everything kind of goes black. And there's a surge of memories that go into your mind, and you're brought back to a time when you was much younger, and you're standing in front of a candy shop.
Where am I? What's going on?
You see several people walking around and moving about, and it's just a bustle and a tussle of a town. You don't feel cold. You feel like you've been to this place before.
Am I in the candy shop or standing out?
No, you're standing outside at the door.
Okay. I walk towards the candy shop.
Okay. You walk toward the candy shop, and there's just this surge, and you hear just this slight whisper. Swevin.
Is that Is that you?
Swevin.
Where are you? Vin?
Swevin. You kind of hear the voice kind of coming from the doorway.
I head towards the doorway.
Okay. You open the door. As you do, it's just this fragrant smell, this remembrance of just your past and people in your past. And you open the door to remember this wonderful candy shop that you remembered, and you get the fragrant smells of honey and sugar and just this incredible smell that kind of takes you back. And you hear the small footfalls that you've heard several times before of someone coming from around the corner. And you see everything goes black. Oh, lad, are you all right? And you're staring up at the ceiling as Dandil is over you and Leeds is beside him as he's kind of just tapping your face. Are you all right, lad?
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. That was. So I'm sorry. I must have passed out for a second there.
Oh, well, you gave me a fright there, lad. I thought something had happened to you. You scared me. So, oh, goodness, I was going to offer you a drink, and I definitely need one now.
I might need one myself.
He kind of walks off, and he kind of brings back a little cup of ale and hands it to you as he swigs his down. Well, I suppose there, lad, we can go to the back, and I can get you some wood and some hammers.
I'd really appreciate it.
All right. So you see the sweat of his brow as, he's just like kind of in shock. And y'all walk back outside of the door. All right. So you guys walk outside, and he kind of walks you to the back, Vinbin, and y'all gather up some wood and some hammer and some nails, some forged nails. And he goes, "Do you need some help carrying this somewhere?"
Yeah, if you don't mind. I mean, I don't have a lot of arm.
Oh, of course. All right. So y'all kind of taking, and I guess you're walking straight over to the house?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all walk over there, and he lays down some of the boards and the hammer and nails, and he says, whenever you're done, you can just take the hammer and the nails and put them back in the shed.
I appreciate it. Can't do.
And just make sure you're getting some rest there, lad. You gave us all a scare.
Will do. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And so are you going to try to fix this window alone, or?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. You kind of start at the bottom, and you begin hammering just these nails, and you're almost having to climb up, hoist yourself up on the previous plank piece of wood that you've put down to kind of hammer it. But you finally get to the very end, and you do cover up the window with the wood, and you feel pretty confident that it'll keep out some of the cold. You feel much better about the situation.
Awesome.
All right.
Now their living room is still an absolute mess.
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to fix that up too. As best I can.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
You can take about 15 minutes or so to kind of do that.
Yeah.
Or 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, because I imagine I would be the only one besides the people that live here that know where everything goes to a degree. I mean, I was kind of in and out, but
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's
definitely
fine.
put that shelf back up.
Yep. Absolutely. Okay. So you'll be doing that. So Makarov will go to you. What are you doing?
I'm just kind of walking around, see if I see anything else odd going
Okay.
around.
Nothing too odd. You do notice a small halfling trying to do his best to fix a window. Um, you don't see anything too crazy. A bunch of kids running around and playing. As y'all know, it has gotten a little warmer, so you've been seeing the kids outside more, playing around and everything. So, yeah, you're feeling pretty good. It feels good outside. You're not noticing anyone being weird or suspicious or anything like that. Anywhere you want to go specific or anything you want to do other than that?
No, I think that's it. Just gonna kind of walk around.
Okay, cool. Anya. So for y'all, it's been about 2 hours, and
Okay.
y'all have been just kind of talking and everything. When all of a sudden you hear the door slam open as two, I wouldn't say young, but relatively young, children come rushing in. One of them's in his teens, and the other's probably like preteen kind of age.
Is he the one from the well?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. As he kind of stands there and he looks at you. Hi.
Hi. My name is Anya Cravaris.
Yeah.
I'm a detective.
Hi, Anya.
Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you. I don't think I've seen you around here before.
Haven't seen you either. It's nice to meet a new face.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Yeah.
You look like the kind of kid that's gonna go places in life.
Appreciate
And
that.
you know what? Just because I like your face, here's 5 gold.
Oh wow! Thank you, man. That's awesome. And you see the mom kind of look, and she goes, "I told you, honey. You just have that presence about you." He goes, "Thanks, mom. Thanks, Anya, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Anytime.
Mom, we're just gonna go to our room. Are you cooking dinner tonight?" And she says, "Yeah. I'm going to get to dinner." He says, "Thank you," and he says, do you need any help?" Or, and she says, "Oh no, it's all right. I have it." He goes, "Well, okay. We're gonna go to our rooms. Nice to meet you, Anya."
Nice to meet you.
And you see the little boy as he looks at you, and he goes, "Nah." As the mom kind of goes, "Stop that!" As he kind of chuckles and laughs and runs.
I just make the face right back at him before he turns
Okay.
back around.
So she goes, "Oh, well, Anya, I really want to thank you for spending some time. I do have to get to cooking dinner, but it was wonderful to have time to speak with someone. If you ever need anything, just come ask."
Well, if you ever need anything, just come find me and I'll see what I can do.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Do you need any help before I leave?
Oh no, I'm just gonna cook something up simple and finish my day off. Thank you so much.
All right. I'm getting a weird vibe. Can I do an insight check and see if she's just really sad or if she's got something to hide?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
Trying to make Anya feel bad for thinking all these terrible things about her.
Hey, I didn't think she was a horrible human.
22.
I just thought that she did a horrible thing, which was step out on her husband.
Okay, 22. Yeah, you just feel like she's, been kind of down, and you feel like it's really genuine, that she is really happy just to kind of have time with someone. You really get the feeling that she's had no contact with another adult in some time.
Except for that kind of contact from the other night, I assume.
It feels like she hasn't had contact with anyone in a long time.
Uh-oh.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave,
All right.
and
Yeah.
I'm coming back up with Makarov.
Okay, so you walk off outside and you kind of see Makarov just kind of walking around. Like, he is looking super sus. He's just kind of walking around slow. Like, his big hulking dragonborn form just kind of staring at people's houses and stuff. Just walking around looking at people as they're working.
Makarov, why are you being creepy?
Just thought I would take a stroll.
Makarov, the kind of stroll you're taking is going to get you thrown in the brig, so you might want
What
to...
are you doing?
I was meeting the only people that we haven't met yet.
Find anything interesting?
Dala is very nice, and I get the feeling that Dala is not the Dala from the other night. I think somebody deserves another broken nose.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's interesting.
Maybe a snapped finger this time, too.
Good God.
Our plan for tonight, aren't we still doing a stakeout?
Mm-hmm. And I think that we're going to find the real Dala tonight.
Okay.
Well, really the fake Dala. We met the real Dala, or I did. She was so lonely. Poor woman. She needs friends, Makarov.
I'm not the friend kind.
No, I know.
I know. All right. So, y'all are just kind of walking around, and y'all do see Vinbin as he fixes the window at this time, and you see him just kind of peek his head into the doorway as he kind of walks in.
Oh, did I put the stuff up?
That's yeah. We're just going back to your turn, so they're seeing you as you was walking in to fix everything up.
I hope he's not about to steal something else.
I think you're confusing the two of us. He's not the sneaky one.
He stole the candle.
He did it blatantly and to be a distraction. He was kind of working for us.
Now, am I going at this time going into the house to fix the window? Or did I already...
You just finished fixing the window. You went inside to straighten up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Saying, right?
Straighten up everything, and I'm leaving the house now.
No, that was when you was going in. We was kind of going back to where your turns were intersecting at the same time.
We're doing a meanwhile kind of jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So while I'm fixing up everything, I see them strolling by, just stupid Makarov.
I just nod somberly at Vinbin, like, I'm kind of sorry, but not really.
Okay.
You did a really good job on fixing that window, Vinbin.
Yeah, you did a really good job with the window.
It's very nice
Vinbin.
of you to come inside and clean their house too. Do you need any help with that?
No, I'm fine, Makarov.
Oh, okay then.
Why don't you go be creepy and make more really good ideas?
That's good. That's good. Okay.
God, bro! I'm bullying Vinbin. He snapped.
I'm done with this crap. Oh, that's funny. Okay. All right. So, what you kind of go in there and you do fix some stuff up. What are y'all doing? You do come back out. It only takes about 10 minutes, you know. Kind of put up that that shelf and to fix some of the artifacts and put them back up and whatnot.
Yeah.
And you walk outside. What y'all doing?
I am heading back to the trapper and giving back his hammer, nails, stuff.
Okay. So, are you just taking it to the shed, or are you knocking again?
No, I'm just gonna drop it off at the shed because I figure he would know.
Yeah. All right. I wasn't sure if you wanted to walk into his house again.
No.
Okay. So yeah, you take it to the shed and you put his stuff up. All right. And you do see Anya and Makarov over to the side. You going over there?
Yeah, I'll head back that way.
Okay.
So, how has everything been going, Anya?
I'm not even gonna stick myself in that situation. Everything's going fine.
Good.
So you know that stakeout was supposed to go on later.
Oh yeah.
You know, dear old Sarah, she's unfaithful to her husband, as
Yeah.
well, probably anyway. I mean, she was saying things like "I love you" to somebody. Well, remember the other night when we found out somebody else was having an affair, and he said that it was Darla?
Yeah, you punched him in the nose.
Right. He might get punched in the nose again.
Uh-oh.
Darla. He was not having an affair with Darla. This woman is so starved for attention and affection from another human being. Or another being, sentient being. There's no way that she has been in contact with anyone.
So what you're saying is we've got the wrong person.
Right.
You hear
Which
that,
makes this
Makarov?
guy even worse.
We've got the wrong person.
Yes. We have the wrong person, Vinbin.
What is going on between you two?
Anyway,
Yes.
so after we do this stakeout, what is your plan of confronting this situation?
Of the guy that I punched in the nose?
Yeah,
I'm gonna punch him in the nose again.
I didn't know
And then again.
if you were going to plan on doing a stakeout to see who he's really meeting.
Well, hopefully tonight we'll find out that Sarah is meeting this guy. And we can kill two birds with one stone. Now, if Sarah's meeting someone other than this guy, we can plan another stakeout and watch that guy.
Okay.
It's gonna take a lot of patience, but you know what?
So should we
I've
have two
got time.
stakeouts?
Maybe? Stakeout 2 is a contingency plan. If stakeout 1 doesn't prove my theory correct.
I mean, I could always stake out the house. If it's a guy that needs to climb a window, correct?
I think Sarah's leaving the house tonight to meet him in person, so he's not going to climb out of a window or in a window at the manor.
Well, we could always split up and see if one
Vinbin-
person.
I'm gonna stop you there. No. We don't split up.
You know, now that I've been thinking about it, once we figure this out, we still need to be heading to Central City.
Yes. Was that it?
We need to do what we need to do for tonight. If we can't figure anything out, maybe we should get the gear that we need and just start heading out towards Central City.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that. I think I'm ready to call it quits on this town. There's just too much here.
And especially after finding out what we found about the faction. If there are any correlation with this town, it might not be the best place to stay for long.
I agree. So let's let this be our last night. Let's solve all this now, and tomorrow we head out.
Should we question Broden about his artifacts and stuff?
Then he'll know that we broke into his house.
Would he?
Then he'll know it was you, and he will kill you. Wait a minute. Maybe we should talk to Broden.
Anya just turns around and walks away. These two.
These two.
Uh,
All right. So what's the plan? Y'all just hanging out the rest of the day, or?
yeah, kind of get rested up, wait for the stakeout.
Well, does anyone sell armor around here?
Yeah. Ada's husband. He is a blacksmith and an
blacksmith.
armorer and stuff.
Okay. I want to go seek the man out.
Y'all head to Ada's house where y'all have been staying, and of course, like always, outside of the house you hear the pinging of a hammer and an anvil. Torquem works out there every day, so it's not anything surprising. Do you go back to the blacksmith area?
Yeah.
All right. So it's not like a building; it's just basically some stakes, not stakes, some poles holding up like a large wooden roof, and this big, like metal kind of chimney chute type thing over the forge that allows the smoke to kind of go out, and it's just, it is hot, but you do see them kind of working and all that good stuff.
I'm just gonna approach him and say, "Tolkien."
He kind of turns and looks at you, and he turns around. He's got just grime and sweat all over him as he turns. Hey,
Two things. One, thank you and your wife so much for your hospitality and allowing us to stay in your lovely home.
absolutely.
Two, I need some armor.
What are you looking for? Anyone else need anything?
I did want to ask, do you have any plate or half plate armor?
Aye.
How much
I
are you
didn't
willing
think of
to sell it for?
What's I know you have the book on you. How much does it say?
For scale mail or for
Half plate.
half
So-
plate is $7.50.
$7.50. That's what I thought.
Yeah, and it's medium armor.
I can probably do you $6.50.
What if I give you 600 and these 5 gems I found?
Aye, I can do that.
Alright. Thank you. And I'll even throw in just a little extra just so for kindness of your hospitality. I will give you the chainmail that I'm currently wearing.
Oh, well, thank you. And you, lass?
I need some scale mail.
Skelemal. And that is how much?
50.
50, okay. I thought it was 75. 50, okay. Right. I can do you Skelemal for 45.
Could
No
I
problem there.
could I get some studded leather?
Yeah, I can do that. And I think studded leather's like 25, right?
It's 45 gold.
45. Yeah. All right. I can do it for 40.
Good deal.
Right. And you see him kind of go over and begin working on just a few things. He goes, he looks at you, Anya, he goes, I can have it to you by the end of the day. And he looks at you, Vinbin, and he says, I can have yours by the end of the day. Then he looks at Makarov. Makarov, he goes, I can have yours by in the morning. Maybe noon.
That's fine.
All
We
right.
appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And I would like to sell my leather armor.
All right. It's got some damage dealt to it. I can do 10 gold.
That's a deal.
All right. Is there anything else?
I believe that is it. I appreciate it.
All right. He actually he turns to you. He goes, real quick. I'm sorry to ask. Can you take this bag of nails to the trapper? Dandel?
Sure.
Yes, I can do that. Well, actually, Vinbin, you've been up there a lot. Do you want to take these nails up to the trapper?
Well, you know, he's. I think you've seen enough of me today. I think
You're acting weird.
What? Weird. You guys are acting weird.
Vinbin, you pass candy to strangers, and now you're avoiding someone who's been kind to you. I'm very confused.
Yeah, I'll take the nails.
I'll take them. I'm just stating that you're acting strange. So,
Well,
whatever it is
well-
you're hiding,
thank you.
No hiding.
Vinny, you forget who I am. And I just leave and go to Dandel's house.
Okay. So y'all walk off, and y'all hear the banging of a hammer and just the puffing of the bellows, and you see a large, thick puff of smoke come out of the chute as he begins working on some of the metals and just working on y'all's goods. So, Vinny, you're at the door.
I took it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Anya,
took it.
you're at the door.
Okay, I knock.
All right. The door opens, and it is Dandel. Oh, how you doing, lass?
Well, Torcom sent me with this, and I just hold it the back.
He kind of grabs it. Thank you very much, lass.
You're
I needed some nails. Vinbin came around, and he needed to use some to fix our window, so I needed to get some more.
I understand. You don't need to explain yourself to me, Dandel.
Oh, I saw you was doing something for the community, so I just, wanted to let you know.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the information.
Cars.
Hey, Dandel.
Yes, lass.
Is there a reason that my friend is avoiding you?
What do you mean, lass?
Well, you said that you lent Vinbin some nails to fix a window.
Eh?
Vinny was with me when I received these nails, and he did everything in his power to not have to come back. What's going on?
I don't know.
You know I know you're full of garbage, right?
I'm not. Hold on. I don't know what you're talking about, lass.
Just like how you didn't know who Captain Cravaris was.
And yet I told you the truth. If I was,
You tried to lie.
if I've told you about Cravaris and I've told you about my past, do you think I would hide something else?
Yeah.
I don't know why he would be avoided. He came by. He had a weird episode in the house. He
Wait,
fainted.
hold the conversation, Dandel. What do you mean by weird episode?
He fainted. He fainted, fell out on the
okay.
floor.
How did he faint? What happened? Does he need medical attention?
Um, I don't think so. He came to in just a few moments. I gave him a drink and gave him the boards and the nails and sent him on his way.
I want to roll insight to see if Dandel is being 100%.
Sure.
Which has advantage. Where's my... There it is. 19?
All right. Yeah, you feel like he's being honest.
100% honest, though?
Feel like he's being honest.
Dandel, if you're telling me the truth, then you're telling me the truth. But if I find out that you're not, remember whose daughter I am.
Absolutely, lads.
His temper wasn't contained in just him. And then I'll just leave. I just leave.
All right. And you leave. Thank you for the nails, by the way.
Of course, anytime.
And you hear the door shut slowly back.
I find Makarov.
Okay.
Anything, I'm laughing. Yeah.
All right.
Makarov,
Yes.
where are you right now?
I'm still outside of the blacksmith.
Okay. Makarov, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yeah, that's fine.
Vinny,
Yes.
because I assume you're nearby. I need to talk to Makarov for just a moment. Could you give us a little bit of privacy?
Well, yes.
Thanks.
Out of game, I sold him my armor. That means
Which
I
means
gave
you're not
them.
wearing any right now.
Yeah. I didn't decide to put on any clothes either, so I'm just kind of wandering around in my undies.
Well, you would have like some type of
Underclothes.
yeah, something. Yeah. Where there's just
okay,
a simple like
I forgot I
Something
had
simple.
common clothes.
You're wearing a tunic.
Yeah.
Makarov,
Yes.
Vinbin fainted.
What do you mean?
I just took those nails over to Dandel, and he told me that Vinbin had an episode and that he fainted.
That seems unlike him.
It does. We've been together for how many 10 days now? And he's never had an episode, as Dandel called it before.
Do you think? What are you thinking?
I don't know, but Vinny did not seem to want to go back to Dandel's house.
Do we need to investigate?
There are so many secrets in this place, and we're leaving tomorrow. I'd rather know about Vinny than find out who's having an affair. That seems to be more important.
Maybe we should talk to Vinny and see if we can find anything out.
That seems best. But you two, with your animosity toward one another, I think you need to take the lead and try to make things right. The only way he's going to open up is if he trusts us, Makarov. And you know I'm right.
I'll try to be nicer.
Thank you.
All right. So, Vinny, as you're kind of walking around, will you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Yes. A 22.
Okay, 22. Yet again, you kind of hear some simple words kind of come to you, but you don't feel compelled to do anything. But you do hear, "Foul thunder awaits."
What is going on?
I'll be right back.
All right. So yeah, y'all just kind of see Vinny walking away as he just kind of stops and kind of shakes his head a little bit and just continues walking.
Jason, what are you wanting to do?
Mm,
While they're figuring out what they're doing, Vinny is tinkering around with his candy making kit.
Oh, yeah.
Vinbin,
Yeah.
What?
are you doing all right?
Yeah, you know, just being all Vinny, making some candy. You caught me making my candies.
You're
What,
being real twitchy.
But
The normal.
you
did
know,
anything happen earlier today?
oh, you know, nothing much. Just fixing windows.
I went by Dandles.
Yeah, he's an odd fella, you know.
Uh-huh. So what brought on that fainting spell?
What a fainting spell.
We're not doing this again.
I don't remember. I was walking into his house and then I was on the ground. I don't know if he did anything to me.
Mm-hmm.
But it really shook me up.
Why are you so worried about going back to talk to him?
Well, if you blacked out unexpectedly, you would be kind of suspicious.
But the difference is if I was suspicious of someone, I would want to investigate them. Not avoid. Vinny,
Yeah.
remember I told you no more secrets.
Listen, I will try a piece of your candy. If you'll work with us and investigate Dardel.
Makarov, are you sure you might die?
Dandel.
Dandel.
Now, out of game. Dandel is the one that.
Old Trapper.
Okay.
Leeds is owner.
Yeah, Dandel and Leeds.
And Dandel's brother? He has a brother?
He does live with him, yeah. His brother's name, I want to make sure I give you the right one. Sam.
Okay.
Dandel and Sam.
Well, yeah, I could definitely help you guys out.
Are you comfortable with this?
Well, if I got Anya on the team, not sure about you, Makarov.
I said I will try a piece of candy.
Well, let me make you a candy. And I just go back to tinkering with the candy maker.
You're a braver soul than I am, Makarov.
I'll take one for the team.
So what's
Stay
happening?
there.
Are you going to Dandel's house?
Right now?
I mean, I didn't know what y'all's.
What time of day is it?
Yeah, it's about 6 o'clock. A lot's going on today.
Is it starting to get dark?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm having a bit of exchange of conscience.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't think we need to have secrets from one another. And the other night when we had drinks at Dandel's, and Vinny asked me about my past, I revealed it. and because I don't think that we need to be having secrets from one another, but I also don't think we need to hold a knife to each other's throats to force each other to tell, whatever the problem is. I just worry that if Vinny's in danger, that we need to do everything we can to protect him. Because regardless of how you actually feel about Vinny Makarov, he's been more than helpful.
He's been a little helpful. I agree with that.
I can hear you.
You've been a little helpful. I can agree with that.
Vinny, I don't know why you won't tell us whatever is going on. Why you're acting cagey. But I don't want to force you to tell us something you're not ready to tell us.
Well, you were pretty honest with me, Anya. I can't tell you everything, but I can tell you this. I'm from the Bright Realm.
Yeah, we know.
We know.
You guys don't find that odd that I'm not from your plane of existence?
Man,
People
we live in a
travel
world.
between existences a lot.
We went to the heavenlies. We didn't
literally
question that
travel
either.
Together.
This is a place of magic, and we have a multitude of gods looking out for us and trying to kill us. Why would we question?
Well, the thing is, I can't get back. And I don't know how.
Okay. Do you want to find out how?
Yes, that's when we first met in the tavern. I was trying to find a way to get my way back home, some information. And I thought maybe making a candy shop would get people to come in and
Hold on.
give me some information.
You needed information on something important. I needed information on something important. Hey, Makarov, why were you in the tavern? Exactly.
Well, I mean, I lived around there.
Why were you in the tavern, Makarov? No secrets.
No, I was just there to get some drinks, and I just overheard a couple of people talking about something that was very important to me.
Makarov, I've got a good right hook. Do you really want to try? Please
No,
just tell us.
Honestly, I was there getting some drinks, and I did overhear a couple of people talking about something that interested me.
What was that something that interested you? I don't need to know details. I just need to know, was it important information that could alter the course of your life?
Yes, it could.
We all have that in common. I'm just speculating. But could that be why we survived? Could that be like our common denominator?
What's a denominator?
Vinbin, you don't need to worry about math. It's from a whole other country. Might as well be a whole other world from here. So don't worry about it. But it's called math, and it's going to change the world.
It sounds pretty scary.
Anyway.
So what y'all
But
doing?
I don't know. I just think that, isn't it odd that we all had something to find out in that tavern and we all survived?
Without finding out what we really needed.
Right. And it was big information. It wasn't just, hey, how do you get to the dressmaker down the street?
I don't know why something was gonna try to keep me from making a candy shop so I could get information.
Then I don't think it had to do with the candy shop. I think it had to do with you getting information on getting back.
Ah, I would like to know how to get back home.
We know you just said that. Your short-term memory is really something else.
The candy's done.
Oh, good.
Well, that's a relief.
Makarov? Candy?
I appreciate it. And I eat it.
Okay.
I'll make a Constitution saving throw. Go ahead.
It's good. It's just a sugary piece of candy. It tastes like cherries.
What is this flavor?
It's cherries.
I'm allergic.
Well, it
It's
was
not
this.
bad. Not bad. I'm glad you made it fresh with this kit you have instead of your leftover pocket candy.
I'm sad that you missed out the ones that I made with bugs.
Well, I'm thankful for this. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Anya, would
Hey.
you like one?
I'll pass for now. Not a big fan of cherry. So, what do you want to do, Vinbin? Do you want to investigate Dandel, or do you want to investigate Sarah? I'm going to give you that option. Because friendship has to be forged in trust. And so does a team, which is what we are if we're going to survive this. And it's not really trust if I force it out of you, is it?
No, that's just interrogating.
And abuse?
Yeah, that's a bit of abuse. And that's not like you, Anya.
I know, that's why I'm giving you the option. Vinbin, what would you like to do?
Well, I suppose we need to stake out these people. That's kind of been on our to-do list for a little while.
Talking about Sarah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
possibly that other guy. What was that guy's name again?
Richter.
Richter. The jerk is why I can't remember his name. That's his name in my mind.
All broken nose.
Yeah. Split lip. So, you guys ready for a stakeout?
I'm ready.
Okay.
But who are we staking out first?
We're going to watch Sarah's window and see who shows up. Like, we're going to watch the house. Watch Sarah come out. Follow Sarah. And then see who she's meeting up with.
That works.
So we don't really have to necessarily stake out both if both are meeting the same.
That makes sense.
I've been doing this for a while, Vinbin.
All right.
So we
So,
stake
um,
out.
I guess y'all are waiting just a little bit until it gets a little darker and
I'm gonna go
not
help
as
Adam
many
with
people
dinner.
awake. So, all right. So yeah, it gets to be about 12 o'clock. Midnight. Y'all feel pretty confident. It seems like the town's kind of died down.
Now, how dark is it outside? Like, is it dark that we need dark vision, or
It's pretty dark.
Wait, if it's midnight, that means have we already retrieved our armor?
If you guys want to retrieve the armor as it gets a little later, we can pull back time a little bit, about 9 o'clock.
yeah, I definitely need
Because
armor.
he's kind of in his shirt tail right now.
Yeah.
I still won't have armor until tomorrow, though. So
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I picked mine up too, so I can get that extra bump to my AC.
Sure. Y'all walk back there, and he kind of looks back as he hears you. He goes, on the table, as he begins continuing working on on some of his goods.
Thanks, Tolkien, you're a peach.
Absolutely.
Thank you, my good man.
Absolutely.
Dress up. And let's see.
Well, unlike Vinbin, I have some decency, and I'm gonna go back to my room and change.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm just putting my studded leather over my tunic and
over
outfit
your-
and stuff. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Because it's cold and I'm tiny.
Okay.
I need
So
layers.
y'all do that, and y'all just kind of relax until about midnight.
All right. I guess we'll group up together and head over to Sarah's house.
Okay. So yeah, y'all walk over there.
Sneakily.
Okay.
Now,
where?
Sorry. I was just going to ask, how good does me and Makarov see? Like our vision? Since
Do y'all have dark vision? Not very well.
Okay.
Y'all can see a little bit. There are a couple like little candle lights lit in the manor, but it's not enough to really give a lot.
Yeah. We can't see like around outside, but like we can see the house pretty well with it having lights and stuff, seeing the windows.
Now, do we know from the outside which room Sarah's window would have been? Because we saw the room from the inside, like where it is. So, where would that be? Where would her room be in relation to the?
It's further to the side, and it's a little up, so it's like on the second story,
Okay.
and the light does seem to be out.
Okay. I say we just watch keep our distance so we've got a bigger view of the house and maybe watch the door. Because she said she was going to meet the man, right? Or whoever. Right?
Yep.
So she's got to leave the house somehow.
Okay. All right.
Now, currently, what house are we standing at? Like,
The manor, the one, I'll ping it for you on the map. Can you see it, Vinny?
hold on. Keep pinging.
It's bottom left, kind of secluded.
Oh, okay, okay. So.
And y'all are kind of over here behind the large
Okay,
fenced-in garden.
That's what I just wanted to figure out exactly where we were staking out. Like if we were hiding behind that well, over those rocks, behind some trees.
Okay. So yeah, y'all are just kind of standing there, and so all of a sudden, I need Anya you to roll a perception.
Okay.
It's been about 2 hours. Y'all been kind of watching.
You said perception. Okay. 19?
19. Okay. You see a little point in the fence kind of open up, just like the fence you've seen from the small children over near the graveyard before.
Yeah.
As there's a weak point in the gate. As it opens up, and you see a figure, a shadowed figure, kind of step out, kind of hooded, and this figure walks over toward the window and kind of taps on it lightly.
Can I see a face or like how they're standing or anything?
The person has their back to you right now.
Okay. I just want to stay back. Are you guys standing with me?
Yeah.
In the shadows? Okay, I'm just going to tap you guys. And I'm going to kind of... I know you guys don't know thieves' cant, so I'm going to try to layman's terms my thieves' cant of stay quiet and stay back.
Okay. So as that happens, you do see some more movement on you as all of a sudden you see a leg kind of stick out of the window and then another, and you see the figure kind of grab this slender female figure and lift her out of the window onto the ground as they walk over toward the gate.
Well, I want to let a little bit of distance pass, but I want to follow.
Okay. So are all y'all following?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to wild shape into a wolf. At least I think a wolf has dark vision. Possibly.
Yeah.
That would make sense that a dog could see.
This should.
All right. So while you're doing that, I guess you're gonna find something with dark. Excuse me. You're gonna find something with dark vision, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are just tagging along, and Makarov, it's as you kind of follow behind them, it kind of gets harder and harder for you to see, but you're just following behind whatever animal Vinny is and Anya. As
I pull back a little bit and I tap Makarov on the shoulder and tell him to put his hand on my shoulder so I can guide him in the dark. He doesn't smack into a tree because that would be bad.
all right. So
I'll be a giant rat.
a giant rat. Okay, that's no problem. You're a giant rat. And y'all are just walking, and sure enough, it feels like y'all have come this way before. And
You see cave.
yeah, as you walk, you kind of come to the same valley you've been to before, and you see them walk into this little cave area as a light seems to come on.
Excellent. I will I'll ask Vinny and Makarov.
Hold on. So
Okay.
how long do we walk?
About 12 minutes.
So
Maybe
not very
15.
long.
Not too long.
And who's supposed to be the husband of Sarah?
That is like the main guard. His name is Bradley, but I don't even know if he's given you his name, to be honest.
He
So
has
out of game. Yeah.
So I
Out
want
of
to
game.
talk to Anya. What if we went back and got her husband for proof?
I think that's a grand idea, but I think somebody should stay here and keep an eye out.
Squeak, squeak.
Vinny, I'm gonna take out my fill cloak and I'm gonna tell him. I'm just gonna kind of lay it down on the ground so he's got something to sit on because it's awfully cold. It's nighttime, and I'm gonna tell him to keep guard.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Do you mind keeping guard, Vinny? I don't want to, be the boss of you.
Squeak, squeak.
I take that as a yes. Okay, we'll be back.
All right. So y'all leave Vinny as you're kind of standing post as a giant rat watching.
And we
things.
run, by the way, because I want to make this snappy.
Yeah. Okay. So you run, and you do get back to the house.
Knock on the door.
Ring a bell if there's anything to pull.
There's nothing to pull, but you do knock, and you knock some more, and you knock some more, and you knock some more, and then finally, opening the door is the husband. What do you want?
No time to ask questions. Come with
We need
us.
you to come with us now.
Why?
Now it's your wife. Come with us.
What do you mean?
Come with us.
Fine. He
I take her by
grabs
the
a
hand and I just
coat
start
from
running.
the side, and he follows you.
Okay, I
Go back.
grab Makarov too so he can see it, and I grab him and I run. I mean,
Okay.
I can't run as fast as I can because
Yeah.
you're shorter than me, but you get it.
Okay, so you y'all do get there as you see Vinny still just crouched there, watching the the gate.
Are they still there?
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Yes.
What is this?
Just
Come
trust
come
us.
with us.
We're all gonna walk in here together.
Okay.
All right. We
Be
all.
quiet. I tell
We
them.
all walk.
So y'all are
Yeah.
walking into the cave.
Mhm.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Okay.
Makarov.
Roll me a stealth, everybody.
Oh golly. 18.
8.
Of course,
Up to you,
Mr.
Vinny.
Clink Clink.
I don't have
Not
any.
for long.
What about you, Vinny?
I just have common clothes on right now.
Plus 2. 10.
So a 10 is actually enough. A 10 is enough. So since two of you got it, the majority kind of wins here. As y'all begin to walk in, and sure enough, the two of them are having intimate moments. As
you
yeah, yeah. And you see a rage kind of come over Bradley as he runs over and he grabs Richter and lifts him up. Richter, of course, being stark naked. And he just begins to pummel him. And he beats him and beats him.
And I run up and I wrap my arms around Bradley because I don't want another corpse on my hands.
Right. As, of course, Sarah is screaming, saying, stop, stop, stop. As you begin trying to pull him away, he is still just reaching out and strangling this man. You can tell there is murderous intent.
I cast sleep on Bradley.
Cast sleep on Bradley. Okay.
So where'd the card go?
What does he have to roll? Constitution?
He doesn't. He. I don't think he rolls anything.
Oh yeah, it's hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
So I roll.
She has to see how many dice, and if she makes the amount of hit points.
Right.
I'm trying. Oh, 5d8.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Wait, is that an AoE?
No, it's my choice.
Okay, just whoever you affect.
Yeah.
No, are you sure you want to use it on him, or do you want to use like calm person or something like that?
Well, I could use it on 3 of them. And I don't have calm person. I don't have magic.
But I think it's a pull as well.
Which means
so like whatever you roll,
she has.
You know,
has
you
to
say
go.
all 3.
That's what I'm asking, because if we put the person to sleep that we wanted him to witness, that would kind of mess up the whole situation.
Okay. Well, how about I
I'll
rolled
jump up
26.
and try to help grapple.
Okay. So I went ahead and rolled, but if you don't want me to cast it, then I won't cast it.
I will cast.
Since you rolled, I'm actually going to say you did cast.
Okay.
Since you did make the roll.
Okay.
Because there is murderous intent, and you don't even know if y'all could hold him back. Richter is pretty close to death already. He is unconscious, and he's being strangled. So if he was a player character, he would be in death throes.
Okay.
Right. So you do cast sleep, and you can kind of see him try to fight it off. Right at the last minute, his eyes get heavy, and he kind of falls to the side.
Right.
That's a good call.
And then I punch Richter unconscious.
He's already unconscious.
Oh, he's definitely unconscious? Then I turn around and I punch Sarah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to go to him and cast Spare the Dying.
On Richter?
Yeah, just to stabilize him. Because he looks like he's pretty close to death.
Mm-hmm. 1 death throw,
Yeah.
All right.
So if he was making death saves, he's stable.
Yeah, he's no longer. He's stable. He's still unconscious, just stable. Okay. And you're punching.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna turn to Sarah and say, at least I don't have problems like you.
Oh my God. You see her just kind of give you this hateful look. How dare you?
How dare
As she
I?
covers herself up with like a blanket.
At least I'm not being mocked in a cave, undressed, because I'm having an affair. I mean, what do you mean, how dare I? You're stepping out on your husband.
This was none of your business.
None of my business.
Do you know what this is gonna do to me?
I personally don't care. Maybe you should have thought about that before you took your clothes off, huh?
And she kind of scoots over to Richter. Richter, are you
He'll be
all
fine.
right?
He'll be fine.
We'll make sure he lives.
Yeah.
So he can tell the town what he's been doing with you.
Out of game. I'm not a giant rat anymore because I cast a spell.
Right.
Oh,
yeah,
right. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Rats can't talk.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
She is going to quickly reach down and grab a rock and come
Punch
to
her.
attack you.
Nope.
Attack Anya.
Well, she was going to. But as she turns to swipe the rock at Anya's head, Anya's going to make a attack. So
So do I just what do I roll? Just a
You're
strength?
trying to break her nose, right?
yeah, a D20 and
Of
add your
course.
strength modifier.
Try to break her nose to match Richter.
Like, oh,
Sorry about that.
so 13
That hits.
plus. Okay,
Yeah, her AC's a 9. So
awesome.
Oh,
I just
God.
want to break her nose.
yeah, so you just swing and catch her in the nose as she just falls back, blood pouring from her nose, and she just begins to cry. I can't believe you would do this to me. Why would y'all even come to our town? Just leave. None of us want you here.
Literally, you're the only person who doesn't want us here, and maybe the guy you're sleeping with that's not your husband. You
Y'all
want to try that again? You sound like the person nobody's gonna want here come morning.
Just leave me alone. Just leave us.
No, not until I do something first. And we are going to tie her and Richter up, and we're going to parade them through the town.
Okay. Okay. So, what about
Well, he didn't
Bradley?
do anything. We
I'm
can
gonna-
carry him.
I'm gonna pick him up and carry him back to town.
Yeah, because he's knocked out asleep.
How long does the spell last?
A
Sleep?
minute.
Okay.
Oh.
No, wait. For a
Yeah, it's a
sleep?
minute. Yes, 1 minute duration.
Wow.
1 minute.
So y'all have them tied up as he begins to come to, and he kind of looks up at you. What happened?
Well, you saw your wife having an affair. Which, I mean, maybe we should have had a little more tact with how we told you, but usually seeing is believing with things like this, I've come to learn. And you almost killed Richter.
Oh, I did it?
No, we thought humiliation was a better punishment.
And maybe exiled from the town.
That too.
Oh yes, absolutely.
We're
Fine.
sorry to bring this up to you in this way. We just didn't know, as Anya said, a better way of doing this without having confrontation with you ourselves.
Yeah.
You don't
Well-
deserve this. I know we don't know you, but you don't deserve it.
You're right. Do with them as you will. I'm going back home. He kind of looks down at Sarah, and he goes, "Your stuff will be outside the manor. Please don't do this. I'm sorry." And I am not sorry. Your stuff will be on the ground. By the morn, you two will be gone.
Oh, Sarah, by the way, when we talked to Richter the other night, he said he had no intentions of marrying you and that he did not love you. So, good luck with that relationship.
What? And she just begins to to cry even worse. She's just crying like ugly crying, like ugly cries. All right. So you kind of as y'all walk up, you see Bradley as he looks at you and he goes, "I'm going to just go walk around a little bit, get some things off my mind. You can take them too, and
Hey, Bradley,
yes,
do you know Darla?
yeah, of course.
Please don't take this the wrong way because I'm not trying to incite an affair by any means. She seems to love her husband. But And I'm not saying that you're that way. You know what it's like to have it done to you now, obviously. No offense or anything. But I think during this time that you're going through, maybe you could use a friend. And Darla could really use one too.
Well,
Where is Darla's husband?
He's
he's-
out hunting.
yes, he's a long hunter. He usually goes out. He's gone for some time. During
But
the
no
weeks.
affairs, or I will find out about it and I'll take care of you too.
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
How long has he been gone?
About a week now. He'll probably be back in another 3 days or so.
So it's normal for him to be gone this long?
Yes, he's a long hunter.
Ah.
He leaves and he gathers large animals, cleans them, and then stores them and brings them here on his cart. So he'll bring hundreds of pounds of meat when he returns. Well, if you would, excuse me, just let them know that if they go in my home, and I find them when I get home, that I will kill them.
Understood.
Fair enough.
And he kind of walks off. And y'all begin kind of walking back. Now, Richter is still unconscious. So, are one of y'all carrying his naked body, or?
No, I'm dragging him.
Yeah, okay.
Good to know. You
Oh,
won't be
man.
unconscious for long.
Yeah. Okay. And as you guys get back, you notice some smoke coming from the village.
Uh-oh.
All right. Guess we start running back.
Yeah.
Okay. As you get back, you notice that there is almost this little bonfire right near Ada's house.
Okay.
I sneak up and investigate.
Okay.
You're doing all of that, aren't ya?
As you sneak up, you do notice that there are two dwarven bodies burning in the fire.
Say what?
Two dwarven bodies burning in the fire.
Are they still intact enough to tell who they are? I'm guessing it's Broden and Samantha, but
You are not sure.
do I see anyone else at the fire?
You're guessing they've been burning for a minute. As you look over to Ada's house, you do notice that a window is broken.
No.
I cast Frostbite on the fire to put it out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say it puts it out. Sure, why not? It puts it out. The bodies are burnt.
I run in the house and I check the house.
Okay. Are y'all running in too?
Yeah.
Okay. As you run into the house, the first thing you notice is Ada lying on the floor.
No. I run up and I check her.
I do too.
Okay. Her throat has been slit and there is
No.
no pulse.
I cast Spare the Dying, just constantly trying to keep her.
I don't think you can spare the dead.
Ada! No!
I run through the rest of the house and I check.
As you run into the side of the house, you you see Ada's husband lying on the floor holding an axe. He is also dead.
Oh my god.
The rooms. I check on the kids.
You open the door, and the two children are dead in their beds.
Oh my lord.
Oh god.
I pinch myself. I scratch myself something to prove that I'm not dreaming again.
You're not true.
No.
I run outside. I'm gonna look around and see if I see feet prints like leaving the area.
They roll me an investigation.
15.
Okay, 15. You notice there are two bare footprints, and they are stamped into the snow deeply, almost like there was an impact. As you look up, you notice that the window, Makarov, to you and Vinbin's door, the window is open. And you notice footprints leading outside of the village.
Just like regular footprints or like the bear?
Bear.
Like a
I'm still inside.
like a freaking bear
No,
footprints?
like
no,
Vinbin.
naked.
bare feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Vinbin, check on the book.
Ada.
I go in my room and I check my room. Is
Right.
anything missing?
Nothing is missing from your room.
I go in their room and I see if
The book and the
Candle.
velvet jewelry box is gone.
and I pull Vinbin off of Ada. And I run outside to Makarov. And I tell him to stay here. I run back in, I grab our things. Because I know we're not coming back.
I'm
And
going to go to the blacksmith area to see if that half plate is sitting over there.
It is sitting over there.
Okay, I am going to grab it. Because I don't have
you
armor.
need armor.
And as
Alright.
she's like holding Vinbin, he's just shriveled up and he's just like bawling. Like he can't
Yeah.
do anything.
I just pick Vinbin up on my shoulder, over my shoulder, and carry him out.
Okay.
Anya's crying.
Are y'all following the footprints? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
give chase.
Okay. So y'all give chase. Y'all
Are-
follow.
Real quick, before we exit the full town, are there any horses in the town?
No. There is one horse, but it is more of a horse of burden,
Okay.
just for working.
Like a mule.
Almost,
I-
yeah.
Yell out for. Where was Bradley? Was he in the town with us when we got
No,
there?
he
or-
walked off.
Okay. I untie Sarah and Richter, and I tell her to get him inside somewhere.
Okay.
Not the manor, obviously, but lock themselves up.
Okay. She does that. And y'all give
Vinny?
chase.
Vinny,
What?
turn into a
Uh,
horse again.
I don't think he'll be able to.
Vinny, you have to.
Yeah, I can wild shape one more time. So,
I think you meant you were inconsolable.
Ah.
but...
You just went from like curled up, not moving, to like, yeah, I can do that again.
And I throw you your packs, by the way, with your stuff in it.
okay.
Okay.
So Vinny wild
Right.
shapes into a horse. And
All right, hop on.
All right.
and he's just gonna like keep running, and I'm just gonna let you, Anya, guide.
Okay.
So y'all go for quite some time until finally you come to this spot, and the steps seem to be that whoever this was running away, and it's these large, long strides of just these bare feet in the snow.
What
As-
size were the footprints?
Pretty large.
Okay.
It's large. And you get out, and you see a figure. And they are standing there, and they are holding up something in the air, staring at it, and they're chanting in some kind of language. Does anyone know Abyssal?
No, but I am going to go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast.
No, I don't.
Do you
know.
hop off the horse first? Because I'm right in front of you.
I mean, he can kind of like.
Okay. You say critical hit.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Okay.
15 damage. Force
Did
damage.
you double it?
I don't think you can double a spell, can you?
Yeah, if it's
Double damage.
So it'll be 30 damage?
if it's
I think you
a
have to roll again.
if it's a melee, if it's a spell attack, the damage can be doubled. If it's a saving throw spell, it doesn't double.
Oh, yeah. So 30 damage then.
Okay. So you hit this figure as this figure goes rocketing back. As you realize just from looking the blast, this was a completely naked body that was hit. And you see whatever this person was holding as they fly back and they just land limply on the ground. You see this red light come from this this gem, as all of a sudden this figure with these red horns and this red scaly skin kind of just appears out of this aura, and this figure looks over at you all, and that's where we're going to end the game.
Ah, my God.
So we hope you guys enjoyed the episode. A little somber at the end, but that is unfortunately sometimes the realness of the game. So
you made Ashley cry.
yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Really sorry. So we hope you enjoyed the game. If you did enjoy the game, we hope that you would like and subscribe. I promise I won't try to make you cry all the time. I promise.
But hey, that's D&D.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's just got to feel real, like in the situation, to really make your characters need some kind of resolve. So we hope that you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Remember, if you hit the notification bell, we fam. So just remember that. And if you like and subscribe, then we're besties. And if you don't do either, then you just hurt my feelings. Haha, don't do that. Anyway, so we thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. Do we have any announcements before we get off here, guys?
Don't forget to check the link in the bio for our merch. Also, our link to Spotify. You can check Aaron and Ashley on Crime and Theory on Spotify as well.
And pretty much any podcast, right?
Yeah.
So like Apple,
any platform.
Apple Podcast and everything. Yeah, that's wonderful. So, check that out. And if you want, you can watch me play really bad at every video game I play because I'm real bad.
And by the
really bad gamer on YouTube. Yeah.
Say by the time this episode's out, you can check me out on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook at Titan_510.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Titan_510. So, with that being said, we will be back next week with the conclusion. We appreciate you guys watching. And as always, thank you so much. Next week, we jump right back into Dawnshire. Have a great day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.